So I made a little bit of a mistake on the document. I clicked this little button here, and this is his team picture, and I accidentally deleted it, so oops. What's going on, guys? Aggronix, welcome back to the final week of the PCL Season 4. Today we jump into our Week 12 game against Alex and the New Jersey Dwebbles. Before we get started, make sure to slam the like button down below first, and subscribe if you are not already to become a member of the Aggronix. Now, we are currently 9-2 with a positive 29 differential, I believe. We're doing really, really well, and we are the top of our group right now. Harshal is 9-2, positive 27. A 4-0 win here guarantees us the top spot in our division. A 5-0 means that if Harshal 6-0 is Conmantine, then I will not win. But basically, a win here is good, but we're aiming to go for a high differential. But the main thing is a win. If we lose, it's not the end of the world. We still make playoffs. It's just that we will come second in our division and Harshal will come first, unless Harshal loses as well by more than us or equal to us. So then it's not really a big deal. Alex's team, you already know it. We already played Alex early in the season, and we did lose to Alex. So, however, our team was very, very different back then. So I don't know if that battle necessarily matters anymore, even though he did play very, very well in that game. His team is on the far left. This is a Mega Gardevoir. Victini is a Zemon. Hydreigon, Crobat, Vaporeon, Hitmonchan, Trevenant, Scizor, Healerlisk, Kecleon, and Rhydon. It says 3 and 6 here. He's now 5 and 6, I believe. I don't think Alex can make playoffs, but he's still fighting to go positive in this league, which I completely can respect. And he wants to not meme this game out, so I'm going to do the same on my end and not meme out. His team is very, very scary. Victini, Hydreigon core with Crobat and Healerlisk is very, very scary. Scizor is also very, very scary. You have Pokemon like Vaporeon and Trevenant that can be annoying, Rhydon as well. And then you have his wall breakers. Obviously, Victini and Hydreigon already stated, but Mega Gardevoir is a huge threat. And yeah, and then you have Hitmonchan for hazard removal. Kecleon can be fucking annoying. He has like, I think he has 2 Wish Passers, because Gardevoir is technically a Wish Passer. And Vaporeon is as well. So it's a really, really good team. Really, really good team. So we start off, we see Mega Absol and Karma the Chandelure. Sephiroth is running the Absolite, of course, Mega Absol. Magic Bounce with Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Player Off, and Sword Stance. Now, with this set, we are running Adamant because we still outspeed everything on his team. The only mon we don't outspeed with this set, being Adamant, is Healerlisk, which dies to a Sucker Punch if we're Adamant after Rocks. So I thought it was justified to run that. But we are running... I'll change this to Justified, actually, just in case that happens. We are running Max Attack, Max Speed with Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Player Off. Those 3 moves are all I need to hit his entire team for good damage. There's no mon in his team that resists those 3 moves. Hydreigon resists Dark moves, but is 4 times the player off, and he doesn't have another Dark resist on his team, I don't think. So there you go. It's just great. And if we get a Sword Dance up on mons like maybe the Vaporeon as he goes for like Protect or Wish, on the Trevenant as he goes for like Leech Seed or something. Well, he wouldn't go for Leech Seed on Mega Absol, you know what I mean. On maybe I don't know, a Victini swapping out, stuff like that. So Absol's very, very good in this game, and it's one of the ways that hopefully I win this game. Next we have Karma the Chandelure, Choice Scarf, Flash Fire with Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Ice. Modest as well, the same as Absol, you know, the positive attack stat, because we don't need to go timid. The only mon that we don't outspeed is a Jolly Scizor. Or sorry, no, not Jolly Scizor. No, actually we outspeed a Max Speed Scizor, so yeah, we went Modest because it's cool. Choice Scarf, Chandelure means that we outspeed Mega Gardevoir 100%. We outspeed Victini if he's not Choice Scarf, Hydreigon if he's not Choice Scarf, Crobat if he speed creeps Ribombee. That's why the speed is so like that. And it outspeed Healerlisk if he's not Choice Scarf. It's just really, really good against his team. His Ghost Resist consists of Hydreigon and Healerlisk. I think that's it. Yep. And then, you know, Kecleon if he changes his type. Or just stays normal. His Flamethrower resists are like Rhydon. He has a lot more fire resist. Energy Ball is there for the Rhydon and the Vaporeon, stuff like that. And Hidden Power Ice is just there for the Hydreigon. And, yeah, it's just the Hydreigon. I could run Hidden Power Fighting, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, because that also hits Healerlisk. And I'm tempted to do that. I am actually tempted to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I like that more because Hidden Power Fighting hits Hydreigon and Healerlisk. Next we have Kokiri, the Virizion Muscle Band Justified, up to 2 minutes ago. This was Macho Brace, because I realized that Muscle Band is the one that I was looking for. Macho Brace only halves your speed. Muscle Band is the one that actually raises your fucking attack. So I'm really, really happy I caught that. Running Leaf Blade, Close Combat, Stone Edge, and Swords Dance. Swords Dance as well as Absol. We have Virizion as well. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Victini and Gardevoir. This thing also outspeeds Hydreigon and Vaporeon, of course. Hitmonchan, Scizor, stuff like that. And with the Swords Dance up, we can OHKO a lot of things on this team. Close Combat OHKOs a Hydreigon a +2, Stone Edge OHKOs a Victini a +2, Leaf Blade OHKOs a Virizion a +2, Stone Edge OHKOs a Crobat a +2. If he's not, you know, obviously doesn't outspeed us. Scizor is the only mon that really takes us on, but a Close Combat still does 40%, and a +2 it kills after rocks, and maybe some prior chip as well, so that's good. And Virizion's just good. Also, it resists Dark, which is very, very important, because Hydreigon Choice Scarf spamming Dark Pulse could be a little bit scary, but if Virizion is alive with Justified, it really can do that, so I like that a lot. We have Vulture the Zapdos, leftover Static with Thunderbolt, Heatwave, Impergrass, and Roost. Now this mon, last time we played, Alex died very, very early because he just put a lot of pressure on me, and he really forced me to sack off the Zapdos. And that was really annoying because Zapdos was the only mon on my team that could stop Scizor. Now, thankfully this time, we have Chandelure this time, which means Zapdos dying isn't as important for Scizor, because last time, if you remember, Scizor just swept us with Bullet Punch. He killed like 4 mons, and I couldn't really stop him. This time we also have Chandelure, but Zapdos is still very, very important for mons like the Hydreigon, the Hitmonchan, the Crobat, stuff like that, which is and the Vaporeon as well. Thunderbolt Heatwave, Hidden Grass, and Roost, stumbling over my words. And physically defensive means that we take on most things on his team very, very well, including the Trevenant, the Scizor, of course, the Kecleon, stuff like that. And yeah, Zapdos is just really, really good. Hidden Grass is for the Rhydon. And finally we have Shrek the Registeel, Choppleberry, Clear Body with Stealth Rock, Iron Head, Earthquake, and Toxic. I think a very, very similar set to what we ran last time. I don't know why my EV spread has just gone completely bonkers. Shrek, last time, kind of, it didn't cost us the game, but because Zapdos was dead, Registeel was my only switch into Scizor. But I'm not changing this set, I really can't. I'm running specially defensive for the Gardevoir and the Hydreigon, and possibly the Victini if he's like choice specs in some way and locks himself into Psychic. It's also good there for the Heliolisk, which last time Heliolisk was Manectric, which means Manectric could just kill Registeel with an overheat if I was low enough. Registeel being here is much more important now that Heliolisk is there, because Registeel can't lose to Heliolisk at all. I think Heliolisk gets Focus Blast, but again we have a Choppleberry, so it's okay. Stealth Rock, very, very important against his team. His only hazard removal is Crobat and Scizor and Hitmonchan. I don't think he'll bring Hitmonchan, to be honest, but Crobat and Scizor I think will definitely come. I think Crobat will be the defogger. I think Scizor's going to be the same set as last time, Swords Dance, stuff like that. And then yeah, these 3 moves, Iron Head, Earthquake, and Toxic, hit his entire team pretty well. So I'm really happy with it. And finally we have Homer the Slowking Assault Vest Regenerator. This is my switch into Victini straight up. It checks Victini very, very well. Also checks Mega Gardevoir to a certain extent. We can take 2 Hyper Voices and do a decent amount of damage with Scald. And yeah, it's just really, really good. The only mons on his team that immediately destroy this Slowking is like a Choice Specs, Hydreigon, Trevenant, if he's Choice Banded, and Scizor again if he's Choice Banded. The only ways he can kill me. Slowking, it's very, very hard to OHKO this Slowking set because it's so thick. But Regenerator means that we can stay around for a long time. So I really like this set. I really, really like this team. Originally this Shrek Registeel was Landorus with Stealth Rocks, but I realized that Hydreigon could kind of just wreck my team if I didn't have a Draco Resist. I don't think... He didn't bring Hydreigon last time, so I'm thinking he will this time, but he still might not, because I have Mega Absol, I have Ribombee this time, I have Virizion, so he might not, but I still want to be aware that Hydreigon is a huge threat. He didn't bring Mega Gardevoir last time either, so I don't know if that'll play into it again. We'll have to see what happens. That's the team. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see what happens. A win here, like I said, isn't too important. It's just to top the group, but I would like to top the group just so that we don't play someone too scary in the first round of playoffs. No offense to someone who came second, but if you came second, you're basically a fucking loser. That being said, I'm going to connect with Alex. We're going to jump on Showdown, and we're going to get right into the game. Alright, let's get into it. Nice and cough to start the video. So, Let's see what Alex brings. I didn't play a test kit for this game because this game is not as important as other games. Although I wouldn't like to lose Alex, or two Alex, twice in one season. That wouldn't be great. But I'm pretty confident with the team. Because the team isn't too different to the original team. Other than like some mons. I think... Is it 3 mons are different? All my offensive mons are different. Because last time I wrote Megalopony, Zarwark, and Landorus, I think. I could be wrong though. Maybe I brought Kyurem actually. I'm not sure. Let's see what he brought. He did bring Gardevoir. He did bring Victini. He did bring Hydreigon. No Scizor. Okay. Hitmonchan. And Crobat. So he didn't bring a ground type. Zapdos is free to click Thunderbolt against his team, which is cool. His hazard removal is Hitmonchan more than likely. Crobat could possibly be banded, but I'm expecting more of a taunt Super Fang. That's what he brought last time. I think, what do I want to lead with? I think Zapdos is a pretty good lead. Although if he leads with Hydreigon, yeah, I think I'm going to lead with Virizion. So if he leads with Hydreigon, I just go for close combat against his team and so and so. I'm going to ignore spectators just in case. Or do I just want to get up rocks? I don't know. I think he's going to lead with the Crobat or the Hydreigon. So I could just lead with Registeel, but there's a chance that he leads with Victini. There's a bit of a chance he leads with Victini. I think I'm going to leave Registeel though. As predictable as it is. Like Hitmonchan, I just go into Zapdos. If he leads with Victini, I just go into Slowking. If he leads with Vaporeon, I just Toxic him. If he leads with Gardevoir, I'm good as well. I'm going to lead with Registeel. He does lead with Hitmonchan, so that's fine. Now, I could choose to waste my Chople Berry right here and just get up my rocks. If I really want to. Sorry, my computer's... My computer's, what's it called? Its keyboard is a little bit fucked, so if you see me mistype a word, it's not because I'm an idiot. Adamant, Iron Fist, Drain Punch to 0. I could also go into Slowking. Slowking kind of does more. But it doesn't have leftovers. And I can kind of scout his set. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay in though. There's no point in wasting my Chople Berry. I can get up rocks on so many things. So yeah, I'm going to swap into I think Zapdos. I'm gonna go into Zapdos as he probably goes for Drain Punch. Goes for close combat actually, so I'm glad I swapped out Static. No Static, that's fine. His special defense, or his defense drop, close combat did 19%. Is that offensive? Or is that like Assault Vest? That's Adamant low roll. He's definitely not banded though. He's not banded. He's not banded. That's fine. His resist to Thunderbolt is Hydreigon, and then I get to go into Registeel and get up my rocks. Unless he clicks U-turn, then I go back into this thing. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. I'm not going to think about it. He stays in. Does a lot of damage. He goes for Stone Edge, and that does quite a bit of damage. Thunderbolt did a lot of damage though. I'm just going to go for Roost. I might have to swap in a Slowking in a second. Possibly. What Roost does is gives me my health back. If he goes for close combat, it's a good prediction, but it means nothing because he's still losing Spadef and he's doing less than 40%. So, and at some point I could swap possibly in a Slowking if I wanted to. So, it's not the end of the world. If I wanted to, I could just Thunderbolt again. But because I think he will swap out. But I don't want Zapdos to get too weakened. He doesn't have a Stealth Rocker, which is really important because last time that's one of the big reasons Zapdos got so weakened is because he got rocks up. He does swap in a Nike the Victini, which is interesting. So this is interesting. Victini, your choice banded V-Create probably kills me. No, it doesn't. Wow. I could, well, if he's adamant, he might. Adamant is a 6% chance to kill me. Actually, I'm not that. I'm max. He has no chance of killing me with V-Create. So I could just go for the Roost, scout a little bit, see what he wants to do. I could also just Thunderbolt. I could also go into Slowking. I don't really know what I want to do. I don't think he's going to V-Create because I have Chandelure and Slowking. I think it's more than likely he goes for U-turn. So I kind of just want to Thunderbolt. If he's choice specs Glaciate. Say he has Blue Flare. That doesn't kill me either, and Glaciate is so weak, it's like Hidden Power Ice basically. Yeah, it doesn't do anything either. So I think I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does about 37%. About that. Oh, what? Jesus, oops. Yeah, Blue Flare also might kill me. Ooh. Maybe I do want to swap in a Slowking, just in case. I don't really lose much. Do I want to swap in a Slowking? Because this thing can't kill me. I know it can OHKO me under any circumstance except for a crit. So I could just go for Thunderbolt and see how much I do. So I think he's going to U-turn. But you know what? That's fine. He does go for U-turn, so bad play on my part. Yeah, that was a poor play. I should have just clicked Thunderbolt. But you know what? This is fine because now he's going to go into Hydreigon. Then I can go into Registeel and I can get up my rocks. So you know what? I'm not completely upset with this at all. And I'm getting health back from Regenerator, so this is not an issue. Goes into Wilson the Hydreigon. Mr. Wilson! And if he wants to click Flamethrower, good play. If he wants to do anything like that, good play. I'm going to go straight in Registeel. If he clicks U-turn, that's fine again. It's fine because he's still not like doing damage to me. There's only a matter of time before I get up my rocks. And once I do that, this doesn't happen. Although he still has Hitmonchan, so actually he can get rid of rocks. But he doesn't have rocks, which is important. Which means Slowking and Zapdos are great in this game because they're not getting whittled down at all. Which is huge. Also Chandelure. His Ghost Resist is Hydreigon. I need to kill Hydreigon to let Chandelure sweep him with a Choice Scarf thing. Victini did 24%. Might as well just see if he's banded. I don't think he's banded. No, he's definitely... Wait. Is that Modest? So that did... That's a weird calc. Maybe he's hasty? Yeah, he has very... Oh, he misses Draco Meteor. That's unfortunate, but I would have eaten that anyway. That's really good for me. I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rock here. I want to Toxic this thing. I would like to Toxic this thing. But I think he's going to go in a Hitmonchan. He might stay in. But Rocks... actually, yeah, I might Toxic this thing. Because I need this thing to start taking damage. If he goes in Hitmonchan, that's fine. I'm going to go for Toxic. He just going to Hitmonchan, and I do get for a Toxic off, so that's good. Stealth Rock there would have literally meant nothing because he would have just, you know, he would have just Rapid Spun, and then, you know. So I think this time I'm going to go into Slowking because Stone Edge, how much does Stone Edge do? 46%, so I can take 2 if I want to, and I do outspeed this thing, right? I did outspeed it, so... could also go on a Slowking though. I think Slowking is the better play this time because I think this time he's gonna go for like, I think he's gonna go straight for the Stone Edge or something like that. I don't think he's gonna Thunder Punch. He does go for close combat. There's very little, and right here, do I want to predict and go for Ice Beam, predicting the Hydreigon? Do I just want to go for Scald? I think Actually, this is a bit of a tough play. He could go into Vaporeon, or he could go into Hydreigon. I think it's more likely that he goes into Vaporeon. To be honest, or that he just attacks me again. But I don't think he wants to let this thing die. Or I could swap out, predicting one of those two things. I don't think he's going to stay in. I think if he does stay in, he's going to click like Thunder Punch. So I could swap into Virizion. I kind of wish Hydreigon hit Registeel with Draco to see if it was Specs or not. I'm going to swap into Virizion. Please swap out. Yeah, he does swap out. He's going to Divine the Vaporeon. So, this is really good for me. I have two plays. I could Leaf Blade or I could Stone Edge. That was a really good play, actually. That put me in a really good spot. Muscle Band. Vaporeon probably doesn't die to... Oh my god, it does die to 2 Stone Edges. +2. Do I Oko you? I do. Would he swap out? His switch into this thing is Crobat. So I could just go for Stone Edge. Could also swap in a Zapdos. Which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that. Could also swap in a Registeel. Scout for the Ice Beam. Get at my rocks. Because Hitmonchan's toxic at this point. It's only a matter of time before he drops. If I Swords Dance and he goes into Crobat, it was all for nothing. So... and against Virizion, he U-turns because I'm definitely not staying in. So I'm gonna go into Zapdos. Reason being is because if he goes into Crobat, I don't want to get Super Fanged on Registeel. And if he stays in and goes for Ice Beam, that's fine. We do swap out first, quicker, faster. Crobat does come in. That's very, very good. I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt. I'm not gonna predict at all. Well, actually, I mean, his switch into this thing is Hydreigon. Damage is damage. He goes into Wilson the Hydreigon. Takes 20%, which is nice. No para. I think I want to Roost here. Wait. First of all, can a Choice Specs Draco Meteor kill me? Because if it can, I won't stay in. He won't click Earth Power if he has it. Draco Meteor can kill me. Yeah, I'm not staying in. But he can't really go... I mean, yeah, he's pretty safe to go for like a fire move. Or just a dark move. I think he's probably going to go for a dark move. But I still think I go into Hydreigon. Or, sorry, Registeel. I'm going to still go into Registeel. I could stay in, though. You just go for Roost and see. Because I do want to Scout. And I could still Roost up on stuff like the Vaporeon and the thing. And to be honest, Zapdos isn't as important because he didn't bring Scizor. If he's Scarf, he does probably 60%. Yeah, I'm going to Scout. I'm going to click Roost. If he swaps out, that's fine because I defeat everything else 1v1. Zapdos 1v1s everything on his team except for this Hydreigon. I'm going to Roost. Just to see what he wants to do. I think he's going to click Draco. I think I'll live it because I don't think he'll be Specs. Also, he doesn't want a Flamethrower because if I go on a Chandelure on the off chance I do, he's in a bad spot then as well. So... click Draco. He goes for Superpower. Oh, baby! That's bad, actually. I didn't want to static him, but I mean, it works out. So Draco Superpower. He has Draco Meteor and he has Superpower. You don't want to click Focus Blast. So he's not Specs, I don't think. He's definitely not Specs. I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt. Withdraws in a Victini. Victini takes a lot from Thunderbolt. And we saw earlier that he is special damage. Or he's not max attack. So I think Slowking makes a lot of sense here. If he goes back into the thing, that's fine. If he U-turns, he's risking Para on Static, which he now knows. I don't think he's going to U-turn. If he does, though, it's fine. I'm not losing anything. Would he go for U-turn again? He goes for Glaciate. There we go. So, what do I want to do? Last time he went into Vaporeon, I believe. Right here we're going to find out if he's choiced in any way. Yeah, I can't swap out just like predicting a switch because he could possibly be choiced. Or sorry, he could not be choiced and click U-turn. So I can't really do that. Actually, Chandelure might wall this thing, depending on his set. Do I value Scald over Psychic? If I go for Psychic and he goes into Vaporeon... If I go for Psychic and he goes into Hydreigon... Yeah, I want Chip on the Hydreigon. He goes for U-turn. So yeah, he's not choiced. He's not choice specs. He does go into Vaporeon. It's completely fine. And right here, I'm going to go into Registeel because I want my Rocks up. I definitely want my Rocks up. Now, the only problem with this is now he gets the Wish into either the Hitmonchan or the Hydreigon, yes. He goes into Hitmonchan. I prefer him healing up Hitmonchan, to be honest, over anything else. I can't go into Chandelure even though I really want to, predicting, because he might have Stone Edge. I'm going to go to Zapdos because 2 Stone Edges can't kill me. I think he's going to go for a close combat. He goes for Rapid Spin. I probably should have predicted that. But, whatever. I could double back. I could double in a Slowking on the Stone Edge. Could also just Thunderbolt. His switch to this thing is Hydreigon. So if he goes into Hydreigon on my Slowking, that's bad. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. He does go into Hydreigon, so I'm glad I clicked Thunderbolt. Now again, the only problem with this is that I have to stay in. I have to stay in and keep Thunderbolt. He goes for Head Smash. Wow. He outspeeds me. And he's dead. NVM. He outsped me, which means he was Scarf. Wow. Okay. Well, at least we know now. Hydreigon's dead. That's huge, because now Zapdos 1v1s the rest of his team. I can roost up on the Hitmonchan, this Vaporeon, Crobat, a lot of things. So I'm not going to leave Crobat, or let Zapdos die. I think I'm going to go into Chandelure. He's gone for Glaciate. He might have an electric move. I don't care. I don't think I care, though. He's not Choice Scarf, which means I probably outspeed the rest of his team with Chandelure. I need to get Rocks up. I need to start spamming Shadow Ball. We're in a great position. I think I'm going to go to Slowking because he has no switch in this thing. That's good. He has no switch in the Slowking. That's really good. If he goes for U-turn, that's absolutely fine. If he goes for electric move, that's absolutely fine. He goes for Blue Flare. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. His Psychic Resist is dead. The only other one is Gardevoir, which I would love to see Gardevoir come in right here. He goes for U-turn. He gets a crit, which is unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world. He goes into Gardevoir as he eats a Psychic. We get a crit of our own, so justice, I guess. Do I go into Registeel or do I go into Zapdos? I need to heal Zapdos. I need to heal Zapdos. And he's just gonna wish anyway. Yeah, he's just gonna wish. So I'm just gonna go for Roost. He could swap in a Victini though. Yeah, he might swap in a Victini. I'm gonna go on a Thunderbolt. The off chance he goes into Victini. I mean, it doesn't matter because he's still getting health back, but it still means he's not getting healed back to full. And we're still getting leftovers recovery. He's not staying in right here, and if he does and he goes for Protect, that's fine. And if he attacks, I think he just dies to Thunderbolt. So it's a win-win right here. No matter what, we're still getting recovery. So he does go on actually the Gardevoir. Gardevoir traces my Static, which isn't the end of the world, and Thunderbolt did a lot of damage. Thunderbolt did a really good amount of damage. So we don't have Rocks up, which is annoying. I need to get Absol in somehow. Do I go into Slowking or do I go into Registeel? I think I go into Slowking. Because against Slowking you go for Hyper Voice and then I can get the Regenerator back and then go into Registeel. But if he just goes for the... Yeah, I'm going to go into Slowking. He does Mega up. He goes for Calm Mind. That's an issue. That's an issue! I need to Iron Head him with Reggie, put him in range of knockoff from Absol. That he gets a he gets a crit. That's so fucking annoying. Because now I think he kills me with a focus blast. He has to miss. He has to miss now because of that crit. It could cost us the game, that crit. Well, it doesn't cost us the game because we have 2 mons that outspeed it. But we're gonna lose like 2 mons when we should have only lost 1. That's really annoying. That's really unfortunate. We do live it still. And we do crit him back, so you know what? Fucking that's justice. That's justice. That's justice. I don't feel bad about that at all. He goes into Victini. I don't feel bad about that at all. He's gonna go for U-turn or Blue Flare. I'm just gonna go on Chandelure. I need to start hitting his team really hard. His Vaporeon's weak, his Crobat's weak. I'm gonna go into Chandelure. If he goes for Glaciate, good play. But anything else, I don't care. That crit, I don't feel bad about that crit at all because it definitely mattered. But he got a crit on me, crit for crit. He goes for U-turn. It's absolutely fine. He goes into Vaporeon. Energy Ball might kill him. Energy Ball might kill him. Or modest choice, Garth. Energy Ball to Vaporeon. 52 to 62. Shadow Ball does 34 to 41. I think I'm going to Shadow Ball because 2 Shadow Balls kills this thing. 1 Scald can't kill me. And it means that he can't wish into another Mon. Or do I just swap out? I could just go on a Regiseal. Yeah, I don't know. Energy Ball is close to kill, but after I Energy Ball that he wishes into Crobat. Because he's going to click Wish right here. I think. Yeah, I'm going to go in a Zapdos. I'm going to go in a Zapdos. He did go for Wish. That's fine because I'm healing up my... Actually, no, I don't have to Roost. His switch into this thing, it's Victini. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt. He's going to go into Victini. Thunderbolt comes off. We get the Para. I'm not going to lie, I was hoping for it. Yeah. I don't think that really matters because all my Mons outspeed you except for the slow ones. But I mean, I guess it means Zapdos outspeeds you. I don't... Sorry about that, dude. I'm going to go in Slowking. If he goes for a U-turn, good play. I don't care. He just goes for Blue Flare. He gets a burn, which is completely justified at this point. And, yeah, killing Vaporeon is difficult. I don't know if you're aware. But it's fucking very annoying. I could go into Absol right now. Oh, no, sorry, he's going to U-turn. I can't. He's going to U-turn. He goes for U-turn. We'll catch this Vaporeon coming in. If he goes into anything else, it just immediately dies to Psychic. So he has to go into Vaporeon right here. I could have won. No, you couldn't. Well, he wouldn't have right there. Psychic does 25%. He gets a special. I get a special defense drop. He's going to go for a Wish right here. He needs to not burn me. Or do I go into Absol? I think Absol is actually better. Oh, he's definitely going to Wish right here. He has to Wish. If he doesn't Wish... Yeah, if he doesn't Wish, I'm fucked. I'm going to go into Absol. Absol isn't too important because the Victini isn't choiced. I have Virizion. And Chandelure's Choice Scarf. I don't really need Absol too much. So please Wish. Yes, he does go for Wish. I'm going to Mega Up. What do I want to do? Do I want to click Swords Dance or do I want to click Knockoff? If I Swords Dance, I might just win. It depends if he protects right here. Does he have an item? He doesn't have an item. I think he forgot. If he protects right here, we can win. But if he swaps out, then we're really good, because then we play rough the incoming Mon. We play rough the Hitmonchan, we play rough. Although, you know, I'm just gonna knock off. He does not go for protect. Knockoff does kill the Vaporeon, knocks off his Rocky Helmet. He did have an item, it's just we didn't see it. He does go on a Crobat. So, he's just gonna go for U-turn right here. He's just gonna go for U-turn. But I think Zapdos is still my best play. This has been a really, really stally game, and I didn't mean for it to be. I get the static again. It's just kind of happened that, you know, like, this game was very hacksy. That is the game. There's no possible way he can win at this point, because Chandelure outspeeds everything on his team with a choice Scarf Shadow Ball, because we just paralyzed the Crobat. And even if it wasn't paralyzed, I think at this point, I mean, the game, actually this means that Virizion cleans up as well. So it's just basically a matter of time before God fucking damn it. Yeah, yeah, like, I don't know. I feel bad for the hacks, but I ran static so that I would get Paras. You know, I kind of want to let him kill me, but I need to win. I need to win well, so I'm not gonna let him get kills on me. Blue Flare did a lot. Another Blue Flare will kill me. If he goes for U-turn, good play, but none of his Mons beat me if he does go for U-turn, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he just goes for that. I'm just gonna go for a Psychic. I'm gonna go for Skull. He does go for. He should have Psychic. I was thinking he might have like Thunder, but Skull should do a decent amount of damage to this still, and he's still taking toxic damage. So right here, I don't let Homer. No, actually, I think I do. No, he might have Mach Punch on this thing. I can't quite yet. He's just gonna go for Stone Edge, I think. Is Zapdos more important than Slowking? Slowking beats all three of them. Zapdos, or I just sack off Shrek, which is what I actually do. Yeah, if he goes for Stone Edge, that's actually funny. Yeah, he does. He gets a crit, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm just gonna go for a Stealth Rock. You just go for close combat. Chandelure 100% gets a kill right here with a choice Scarf Shadow Ball. Yeah, Hitmonchan doesn't get Sucker Punch. For a second I was like, wait, but no, he doesn't. I think I stay in and just attack him, because if I put him in range of Absol's knockoff, then Absol cleans up the last two Mons. So I don't think he can kill me in one hit anyway, because he showed Super Fang. No, he can't. So I think it's going to be a 5-0 in our favor. Chandelure is going to pick up the last 3 kills, I believe. Yeah, it's a 5-0, which means I can confirm that your Cork City Cyndaquils have guaranteed the first place. Especially defensive. I can confirm that we are 100% making playoffs as our we are first in our conference for sure, and we will be making playoffs. I have no idea we're going to play. We could play. Yes, it did. Yeah, I don't feel bad about it at all though, because I needed that. I mean, I lived anyway, and Ironhead did 70%, so then I just went into Absol and just knocked off. So it doesn't really matter. But you would have killed Registeel. You would have killed Registeel unless you miss Focus Blast. So there's that as well. Yep, it matters for sure. Didn't cost you the game though. Yeah, if he killed my Registeel, I would have just gone to Absol. I would have clicked knockoff, and I would have got a kill anyway. So it didn't really matter. I think what cost Alex the game, I think, was actually losing Hydreigon. I think losing Hydreigon was really important. However, it was paralyzed at that point. I got a lot of hacks in my favor. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deny that I got a lot of hacks in my favor. But you know, we got the win. We are currently 10-2 with a positive. What is it? Positive fucking something differential. Positive 34, I think. Herschel is sitting at 27, so even if he 6-0's Conventine, it will not matter in the slightest. So yeah, that's our season. If you guys have enjoyed this battle and enjoyed this season in general, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first. Next week we will have the first game of the playoffs. I have no idea who it's going to be against, but actually I can give you an idea of who we're going to play. It's going to be one of 4 people, but it's going to be randomized, so there's that as well. We could play Herschel. We could play, I think we could play Champ, we could play Saigai, and we could play Milotic. I think those are the 3. Also Isu, because unfortunately people haven't played their games yet, so we don't know exactly yet. But on top of not knowing the people we're going to randomize, we have to randomize it, so we really don't know at all. But it's going to be between like those people. Like a lot of people like Alex and Conventine and Gray and Andrew, they're all out, so you have an idea of who we're going to play. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this season, and I'm very, very happy that we've come first in the entire league. So with that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day. Come back next week for our playoffs round 1 game against whoever. And yeah, bye bye.